All right, first thing you want to do is prep the surface, get it nice and clean and dirt free. I just used, in this case, the truck was pretty clean already, but I just sprayed it with some window cleaner, make sure any wax or grease gets removed off of there, and just wiped it down clean. So next step will be to mix up a little solution of water and just a little bit of soap. We're going to use the wet method to install these. It's the best way to do it and make sure you don't get any air bubbles underneath the vinyl. So let's get going on that. Okay, so I just filled this bottle about halfway with water and put a couple drops of Dawn liquid soap in there. Just kind of mixed it up. And that little bit of soap just gives it a little bit of lubrication factor when you're installing the stickers. And it just makes it work a lot easier. So start with our vinyl sticker here. Just remove it from the backing. Just like so. And then we will spray it down with water, get it nice and wet. Can't get it too wet, so don't worry about using too much. And then spray the area where the sticker is going to go as well. All right, and then you just align it to exactly where you want it. And what's good about the wet method is even if you, oops, that's crooked, that's not where I want that. It's all wet, so it'll come right off. So makes it a lot easier and forgiving for mistakes. So I just eyeball it to get it straight. And I've been doing this for a long time, so I get pretty good at it. But you may want to get out a tape measure, maybe make some little marks on it with a permanent marker, just so you know exactly where to put it and there's no guessing involved. But for me, I'm just going to eyeball it and call it good. So it looks pretty good right there. Once you get it where you want it, you can just start working the water out from underneath it. So I'm going to use this little squeegee. You can just use a credit card. That works just as good. So just start. Oops, see, got to be careful of that. So make sure it doesn't shift, but you can start pushing the water out from underneath it, and you'll see it come out the bottom. But I try to start at the top and work down. That way, if there's any air bubbles underneath it, we're kind of working them out to the bottom as we go. And I'm going to grab a rag real quick and just start drying this off. I'm just going to go over it again just to make sure there's no air bubbles under there and that we get all the water we can out of there. All right, that's pretty good. Try it off with the rag one more time. And then you can start peeling the application tape off and be very careful. Make sure it's not lifting the vinyl, which see it just did right there. So what I'm going to do, push it right back down. Apparently it was just a little too wet still. Pull it off. So, and what another thing you can do is get a hair dryer or a heat gun, hit that, and that'll really dry it out, and that'll make sure that it's good to go to peel the application tape off. Got another one starting to come off. And there you go. Just go over it, dry it a little more, and that turned out really nice.